story to tell you about penicillin, a miracle drug. In the year 1928, in the aftermath of World War I, thousands of soldiers who were dying upon the battlefield were mostly dying because of infected wounds. One man, Mr. Alexander Fleming, had witnessed these horrors of the war and dedicated his life to finding a cure for these infections. But then, when he went on vacation, he forgot to put away and clean all of the petri dishes. Yes, petri dishes. And a fungal spore from the laboratory below him came up and planted itself in one of those petri dishes. This would be the gateway to penicillin. Sadly, Fleming never realized what he had found, and he gave up on his research after a couple of attempts. 10 years later, two scientists, Florey and Chain, discovered Fleming's unfinished work, and they decided that this was a good starting place to test their own hypotheses. They injected mice with a fatal bacteria and injected half of them with the miracle drug penicillin. The half that was injected by penicillin recovered. And the mice that did not get the penicillin, they died. Then they continued on with human tests. This testing was very controversial because today we would not be allowed to test like Florey and Chain did. Today we have strict protocols for testing drugs, so we must test on animals, test on healthy people, and then we can test on the sick people. Back then they went straight from animal testing to human tests. Not allowed today. Not at all. They also did not use pure samples. Today we have to use pure samples. It's a requirement for the safety of our people. The first person they tested is a police officer. And for the first couple of days, he seemed to do well. In fact, he recovered significantly. However, they did not have enough penicillin to be able to save him, and he eventually died a couple months later. Florey and Chain decided then to go to America so they could mass produce their penicillin, and this would lead to saving the lives of thousands of people.